this, the news came in that ESPN has pretty much news came in from ESPN that they've pretty much finalized the deal for DeBoer to be in Bama. And here's the news. Washington's Kalen DeBoer, who guided the Huskies to a Pac-12 championship and a spot in the college football playoff national championship game this past season, has agreed to a deal to become the next head coach at Alabama, sources told ESPN's Pete Thamel on Thursday. Now, with him leading Washington to that championship game with those wide receivers, that defense, Michael Penix Jr., and a bunch of those guys leaving to go to the league now, perfect time, because it will be very hard to duplicate that in Washington. Perfect time to head on down to Alabama, the ideal situation for getting players and recruiting and basically taking what Nick Saban built and keeping it going, dog. You can come in and be Steve Kerr to Mark Jackson, well, so to speak. You know, Mark Jackson didn't win a championship, but he set that team up to win, and Steve Kerr came in and did his thing and created a dynasty. DeBoer is ready for this. I think great coach. He can bring his offensive coordinator over there also. And this is what happened according to ESPN. DeBoer informed the Huskies on Friday he's leaving for Alabama. Sources said, and a deal is expected to be made official later in the day. DeBoer, 49, would inherit one of the most coveted jobs in college football and one of the most difficult in replacing Saban, whose team won 9 SEC titles and 6 national championships in his 17 seasons at the school. Saban, who had been 206-29 record at Alabama, retired on Wednesday. Should I say retired Wednesday? My grammar school teacher would get me for saying retired on Wednesday. It's retired Wednesday, all right? Washington Athletic Director Troy Dannon has made an aggressive pitch to keep DeBoer, sources told ESPN's Pete Thamel, with a new contract that will make him one of the 10 highest paid college football coaches in the FBS and more than double his current annual salary of $4.2 million. So I'm guessing they're offering him about $9 to $10 million. But dog, man, you can come to Alabama, you can take that Adidas off your hat, you can get the real deal in Bama and do your thing down there in the South, dog. DeBoer will owe Washington DeBoer would owe Washington a $12 million buyout if he leaves. He signed a 2-year contract extension through the 2028 season in November. Damn, he just signed in November. You see how easy it is to sign these contracts and dip out with somebody else come in with a better offer? DeBoer had emerged as the Crimson Tide's top target even before 3 other possible candidates. Oregon's Dan Lanning, who said, no, I'm not going. Florida State's Mike Norvell, who they increased his salary. Now he has $10 million at least. And Texas Steve Sarkisian, who I don't think should be leaving. He should stay there. You got Arch Manning and not a fit in Bama, in my opinion. Alabamians probably can't pronounce the name Sarkisian right. Sarkisian? What the hell is we would rather have a DeBoer. What the hell is a Sarkisian? We'd rather have a DeBoer. Mike Norvell, keep him in Florida State. Dan Lanning, let him stay out there on the West Coast. Where's the guy? Bring in DeBoer. We'll take Kalen. He did a good job in Washington. Imagine if he had Alabama players. Sure, that's what they're thinking right now, and it's going down in a major way. See you. We on our way to being a powerhouse again. Real deal, them. Jamaica, yeah. Or Jamaica, or you sing. Colorado is the next Alabama. DeBoer is chasing the bag. He just signed a big deal in November now, so I don't know about if he's chasing the bag or chasing the opportunity and understanding that Washington will never be Alabama. What he did this year is perfect timing for him to get the Alabama job as Nick Saban is leaving, and he just went to the national championship with the Washington Huskies. And we just added, I meant to put that in the news also. We just added FAMU recruiting coordinator Devin Respers to the Colorado Buffalo staff. Yes, that's a big get right there. I guess I'll talk about that in another live and break that down to you guys. All right, yes, big shoes to fill for DeBoer, but I think he can do it. He's young enough. I almost say he had the complexion for the connection in Alabama, but You want to keep it real, dog? Y'all want to come in for the real deal? That's what it is then. All right. And that's what it is. You know, he could Prime had an outside chance to be Bama's coach, but not right now, in my opinion. He's too set up and out in Colorado, and then coming off the heels of Nick Saban, there's a no-win situation right there, in my opinion, for Coach Prime, or probably any other coach coming in with his type of swag. And so a guy like DeBoer can come in there and just do his thing the way he do his thing. Oh, now Rosecrans, just do his thing the way he do his thing, and it won't be too much of culture change, culture shift. We have to adjust to the gold necklaces, and he's being Coach Prime, and we got to, yeah, you're going to have to take your hands off the program if you bring in Coach Prime in. You know, if you bring Coach Prime in, you're going to have to take your hands off and let him do his thing if you bring in Coach Prime. With anybody else, though, you can say, hey, man, this is the way we do it. You know, fill in like this. This is what Nick Saban did for years. You need to do it like this. And Prime is not that, dog. DeBoer might be the perfect fit for that, in my opinion. Edwin Smith said, aloha, bro. Proud about Chico. Oh, now. Shout out to you out there in Eva Beach, yes? Eva Beach. Salute. That's a fact, Transforming said. Chili Draw said, yes, I don't understand having all them receivers either. It's needed. TT or Tab said, facts. Not with Prime's complexion. Bama fans will come up with the new old boy's name and call him. Dang. Well, I have a lot of friends in Bama that are Bama fans, and some of them wanted Coach Prime. I could see that from their posts. Some of them wanted Coach Prime, or maybe they were just posting that so that if they did bring Coach Prime, they wouldn't say, well, I was never opposed to it. Who knows? All I can say is this. DeBoer is a better fit right now for Alabama, and Coach Prime is in the perfect situation for him right now in Colorado. I don't see him leaving right now for anything right now. Saban has said in his interview that he has an office on campus and will still be involved with the team. I don't know how any other coach will fare having to deal with that. Dang, shout out to Victor on this one. Let me chime in on that real quick, Victor. I was listening to people talking about Eric Spoelstra and Pat Riley the other day in their situation. I think that might, if Coach Nick Saban is staying there in any capacity on the campus of Alabama, it's going to be like a Pat Riley situation. Guarantee. He's like the general manager now of football operations at Alabama. He got car dealerships and businesses all around. No need to leave Tuscaloosa, dog. Shout out to Miss Terry, his wife. Maybe they'll go on some trips or something with Bill Belichick, as they have history in the past and they're retiring both at the same time. Maybe they'll be taking trips. But if Bama is still employing Nick Saban in any capacity to deal with football, then the head coach coming in could be looking like Eric Spoelstra. No disrespect, but in a way of some people saying he don't get all the credit. Pat Riley been coaching from behind the scenes. So will DeBoer get the credit if they go to winning, or will they say Nick Saban is coaching and running things from behind the scenes? Don't. Let me know what y'all think about that. Having a lot of wide receivers is a good thing, definitely, especially if you use them. Oh, now for the super chat, we got a super chat coming in. The first one of the day from PABWSPA Black Wall Street. I'll say that. Complexion for the connection. Big dog. Paul Money in heaven laughing at your Paul Mooney. Shouts out to Paul Mooney. I don't give a damn. I can't do the Paul Mooney impression that much, but that deep voice, boy, Paul Mooney. Paul Mooney would tell you just like it is. Just like it is. Not complexion for the connection in the deep south. Shirley Kimball, hello everybody. Laugh out loud. We should add Isaiah Bond, yep, and close the portal for wide receiver if we're not having. I think we're good right now, wide receiver, no lie. Coach Prime is not interested at this moment. I don't think so either. CU has 30 wide receivers for Coach Prime's son to have the best opportunity period. You got to have somebody block for him too, dog. Stop overrating and stop overcounting the wide receivers. That's the one position on the team where you can play the most guys at one time. Think about it. Right? Or you can rotate the most time. Usually the offensive line, you're going to have 5 guys that'll play the whole game. Quarterback 1, running back 1 or 2. Wide receiver, you can literally rotate wide receivers and defensive linemen. You can rotate them all game. You can have 8 rotation wide receivers. You can have 8 rotation defensive linemen, four starters and 4 backups. You know, so wide receiver is a position you're going to have a lot of them. Might be the biggest room on the team down there as far as many players. Wide receiver, defensive line, and offensive line and defensive back. I think will have the most players on the team. Coach Prime would have changed they Negro's mind. Saban bought a house in Florida. Saban probably been had a house in Florida. Saban know what he's doing. Now he can take the credit if they win and blame DeBoer if they lose. Right. No, sir. Go home and retire in peace. Yep. I think they should, but I doubt if they would. The SEC doesn't hire black coaches, y'all, especially in the South. Dang. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say we don't hire black coaches, but damn, you could probably think about it. Have any Mississippi State, Ole Miss, Alabama, Auburn should have gave that job to Cadillac. And Cadillac has stepped down from his running back position too. Auburn, Georgia, Tennessee, Carolinas. I wouldn't even Florida. Yeah, Florida State. Damn. No head coaches? No black head coaches? I didn't really think about that one. No black head coaches? In a SEC for real? I'm not saying like I'm surprised. I'm saying like I don't think we had one. What about we had Destin Mason at Vanderbilt. Charlie Strong, what was he at? Was he at Vanderbilt too? He was at somewhere, but I don't know, man. Victor said, no, sir, not one. Natty said none. Damn. Got plenty of position coaches, though. Yeah, we're hiring the black position coaches. We're hiring the black coaches to let them go and recruit. What a shame. Oh, no. Angel Hart said, dang. I really didn't know that. I didn't recruit that. I wouldn't say I didn't know it. I didn't really just open my mind and think about it, so to speak. If he would have came to Alabama and been that black coach right in the heart of the South, like I like to say, Alabama is the heart of the South. You feel me? Them good old boys of Alabama don't want no Coach Prime. That's sad to say, though, because I know the good old boys in Alabama want to win. They want to win. And what y'all mean by good old boys? Am I a good old boy? Look at my hair. I get texts every day. You need to cut your hair. You need to comb your hair. You need to brush your hair. What the hell y'all worry about my hair for? How about I cut it off like that? Worry about my hair? Listen to the content. 60 wide receivers with no defense. What? 2024. Breaking news. Cadillac to replace Gary Harrell, speaking into existence. Cadillac to come to Colorado. Not in. Tim, what you talking about, Bridget? My bad. I missed that one. Please run them likes up. 193 in the chat and only 56 likes. What's wrong, baby? What's wrong, baby? Like the channel. I appreciate it. Wrong shade, Chico. Transformer say, yep. I wouldn't think that's just it, though. I think that the fact that they would have to take their hands off the program and let Coach Prime do what he do, that's probably more of the issue, even more than skin color, honestly, to be honest. It's about that power, dog. It's about that power. Nope, a good old boy is white. Just a good old boy. That's wrong, man. That's wrong. I got some good old boy. Well, if that's the case, I got some good old boy friends in Alabama. Definitely. Real deal. Shout out to my dogs. You know what I'm saying? I used to, what? That was the best hangout. Shout out to my dog. Y'all know who y'all are. I don't want to call no names, you know what I mean? But shout out to my dogs in the 2 South, in the SEL, in Alabama, you know what I mean, who don't have the complexion like mine. Shout out to everybody who got the complexion like mine, but I got some friends who don't have complexion like mine, who are just as cool, if not cooler, than some who look like me. You know what I mean? So shouts out to them. Hopefully everything gets better with the tornado that hit down there. It's been a year since the tornado hit in Alabama and changed a lot of lives. So shout out to my people down there in the SEL, 2 South. ACC and SEC have one black coach. Damn. One black head coach. That's sad. Good depth guy, not a starter or a changer. That would never happen. Mr. Dr. Mo Lamb said, your hair is nice. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Big dog, you got to say, oh, nah. Oh, nah. Tab from Texas checking in once again. Michigan probably won't hire the black OC either if Harbaugh goes to the NFL. Those blue bloods don't really hire black head coaches. I'm going to leave it alone now. Color is the issue. I'm going to leave it alone.